Hello, what's up? Lone Wolf in here, and my brother with Sama.
Yo, what's up, everybody?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, this time I'll post the video up as early as I could this time. I've been doing, I think last week, I was doing schoolwork and I was not able to post the video up in time, so yeah, let's hope this gets up early. Anyways, yeah, yesterday was the Devolver Digital Direct, which was to me, people in the chat of that live stream were very positive, though to me, if it were I know they're trying to go with comedy with that one, but they're just to me they could have shown more games. But anyways, that's not what we're gonna talk about for our main topic. Our main topic is about we're just gonna talk about cliches and stuff like anime, music, any video games and movies or whatever. And yeah, let's talk about. I'm gonna talk about some of my least favorite cliches. One of them being the in the villain talking about his plans. It's cliche where the villain has the hero right where he wants him. He probably has him at gunpoint or something, and he spends the majority of the scene trying, monologuing, saying, "Oh my God, this is what my plan is going to be," and then giving enough time for the hero to listen to in all this and escaping. That that's cliche. I really hate, and it's something I really dislike. And why would I actually want to do that? To be honest, yes.
Yeah, that's true. I don't see why people have to announce their plans of like taking over the world to the main character. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
I get you though.
I've seen like movies that actually parody this, like Austin Powers, where Doctor Evil's son says kill the bastard, but Doctor Evil says no, tell him my plans and just enough time for him to escape. And, and, and keep in mind, Austin Powers is supposed to be parodies this sort of thing, but however, it's a really damn cliche. Another cliche I dislike, and this is because it's been done to death back in like the 90s and 80s, is hiding the monster. We have the scene where you have this alien or monster or whatever, and the kid's probably a kid or a teenager or whatever, or they try to hide the monster from the parents or whatever. And when E.T. did this and popularized it, it was warranted. And this was not. Sometimes it's not. You can just have you could just tell the parents or whatever. I hated this cliche back for a long time now. We don't do that anymore, but I still hate it. It's just plain stupid. And also, one cliche I also dislike, and it actually and it's a really bad one. It's a really stupid one that loads of our films done it, like Frozen and whatnot. It's the surprise villain. It's the cliche where you have this one character. He befriends the hero, and it turns out later on he's the villain. And it's a flying plot twist is for it to happen, but when everyone else tries to doing it, it makes no sense. Frozen did it, Zootopia did it, Coco did it. I'm realizing Pixar loves doing this. Weird. I mean, there are We'll get to cliches that are really good after this, but it's kind of a stupid thing for me. Do you know any cliches that kind of piss you off?
Well, the only one which ties into the villain discussing his evil plan or exposing his evil plan himself is definitely, and you brought it up with a good example from Austin Powers, is letting the hero live long enough to where they can escape or do whatever, you know.
Yeah,
One of those like cliches where I guess like they leave him like alive so that they can like try to beat him with words before he like kills them or shoots. I think like a lot of movies they hang on to like this crutch of like keeping the hero alive just to have like this like to show a confrontation between hero and villain. Like and like they have the villain talk just so that like it gives the hero a way to like escape from the situation, whether they figure out a way to escape in the situation from being given the extra amount of time from the villain talking, or if it gives enough time for um like a side character, like a supporting character to come in and or some or like to come in and save the hero, or some other external event that that gets in the way of the villain killing the hero. A lot of movies like kind of uh, fall onto this crutch when like because like these, if it weren't for that, and if the villain was like, I don't like this guy, and I'm like, and he's in my way of doing what I need to do. If the villain just like saw the opportunity to like, let's say, shoot and kill the hero, like the movies would cease to exist. Like if instead of rambling for 5 minutes, if they killed the hero like literally like second one, instead of rambling on for 5 minutes and allowing opportunity um for the hero to live or whatever, or to find a way to escape. I don't know, like half the movies just have I guess a bad ending. I
yeah,
think there should be a better way to frame a confrontation between hero and villain that doesn't fall onto the villain has the hero captured, and then because he wants to ramble on, like that's how the hero escapes.
yeah. Actually, that kind of reminds me of a quote from an actual author named Terry Pratchett, where he says that if the villain has a gun, he talks to the hero. If the hero has the gun, he just shoots him. That's it.
Yeah, that's actually a really good
Quotation.
quote. Yeah.
Hmm. But there are, keep in mind, there are also some cliches that are good. Like I actually like it when there are like these explosions that happen behind someone. It just makes the character look awesome. And and, and keep in mind there are some good cliches, but also the cliches can be there are cliches that pretty much every person who does stuff always relies on. Case in point, Michael Bay when he does a movie. Well, when he does a movie nowadays, he's like when he does like the Transformers movies where he has an over relying use of explosions and whatnot, or what's his name, M Night Shyamalan, who always uses a plot twist, which really he should stop doing because the plot twists are not that great. It's basically all I'm saying is that a lot of well-known directors, writers, and whatnot, they have their own unique cliches to them that pretty much that pretty much it they do all the time. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Along other, I can go on about a lot of things like John Woo using doves in all his films, but we can we can go along a lot of all this. But like I said, there are some good cliches. Like I always I always love it when like some sort of villain character like wears this black hooded jacket or whatever, like in Kingdom Hearts, like in the Kingdom Hearts series. I I don't know why. I even 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 the use of a cape has no function whatsoever. It's just meant for cool looking aesthetics as it's blowing in the wind, and that's that. That's something I kind of like, you know.
Hmm. Like the capes.
Yeah, capes blowing in the wind. That they have no function other than making you trip up everywhere you go. But once they're blowing in the wind, they look actually kind of cool. Well, that's why they pretty much exist, just for that one simple aesthetic. Yeah, you got anything else to say? We're 11 minutes in.
No, I don't.
Okay, you sound away from the mic.
Sorry about that. No, I'm back in front. Yeah, I didn't know. I don't.
All right, so yeah, we're 11 minutes in. Let's go to the news desk, and I really hate to sound. I really hate this becoming a bit more somber, but we have 4 deaths for this whole week of news. I'm gonna start with the first one I found out. Least, keep in mind this person, we're not sure if she is dead because she went missing in a lake and she was never found. So authorities think she's dead. It has to with Glee star Naya Rivera. She was actually she was an actress in the show Glee, and she was on a boat with her child. Her child was found on the boat. She was never found. So now the authorities are making a recovery operation linked to the fact that she could be dead. She's only 33 years old. Well,
That's very sad news. It's kind of wild. She's been missing for a few days, at least a handful of days, and there have been no discoveries made.
Yeah.
Although they say the conditions of the water is really hard to look in.
Yeah. Yeah. When you, it's difficult just to find someone in a lake, but actually I'm not sure if it is difficult to find someone in a lake, to be honest. But but she is alive. Let's hope that she is alive, because she it's actually difficult to say. Who knows?